Imagine the feeling of waking up on Saturday morning and escaping into your favorite video game world. You could be exploring the depths of Peach's castle or visiting Kokiri Forest in Ocarina of Time. Okay, but now imagine doing it in real life. This place is like a fever dream. Everywhere you look, Peach, Little Mac, Simon Belmont. And not only that, you get to spend the entire weekend with them, going on adventures, buying lunch, even going to a nighttime rave. This time, I flew the entire family from our home in Japan to my favorite event in Canada, Anime North. And do I regret it? Maybe a little bit. But now's not the time for that. This convention is gonna blow your mind. Let's go have a look.
Oh no.
Sword broke.
This video is sponsored by 8BitDo. Gamers, come closer. Too close. Nowadays, it's important to have a game controller that fits right. Believe me, I've collected a lot of them over the years. It can make the difference between saving the galaxy and destroying Andross or becoming his next meal. Gross. And that's where 8BitDo comes in. 8BitDo specializes in slick, professional-grade controllers tailored to any type of gaming. They even have modern controllers that work on retro consoles like the 64 Bluetooth controller specifically designed for the Nintendo 64. So if you didn't like that Trident controller, it's your time to shine. I decided to go with the Pro 3 in stunning GameCube purple. It was super easy to connect to my Switch 2, and after gaming with it for a few hours, I can honestly say that I highly recommend it. The weight and button layout just felt natural even though I'd never used it before. And it can even be used for mobile gaming. So click the link in my description for a list of 8BitDo's products, and thank you once again to 8BitDo for sponsoring this video. But what exactly do you do at Anime North? This I guess?
So we found some LARPers behind us, and this is exactly the moment I've been waiting for. Let's go. With whom shall I spar?
Okay, this was actually so much fun. You should have seen me kicking butt left, right, and center is what I want to say. But in reality, some kid came along and took me out with a battle axe. People ask me all the time, hey MJ, you literally live in the country that created anime now. Shouldn't that be enough? And to that I say, shh. Canada just feels different, baby. It's hard to express exactly, but this is when it started coming back to me. The reason I fell in love with this event in the first place. It's just a big community of nerds coming together and sharing their interests no matter what it is. I got a little bit emotional writing this part of the script because coming to Anime North and shooting videos here is where this channel got its start all those years ago. And being back here centered me in a way that felt incredible. No matter where I've been or what I've experienced since then, there's nothing quite like Anime North.
This place just has so much stuff going on. It's crazy. This is the artist alley, so people can come and basically make their own stuff. And this entire hall has every letter of the alphabet strung up there. And every single hall has like it's gotta be like 50 booths. It's insane.
That a friend of mine had told me that there's a VTuber at this convention that anybody can go and interview. And being someone that's never dabbled in that sort of thing before, I thought it would be really cool to check it out.
This is my first time talking to a VTuber.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm one of the more chaotic ones to start with, so you're on like expert level right now.
So, what's it like? What's it like being a VTuber?
Well, it's great because I don't have to put on makeup. The perks of being a VTuber: 1, I'm always cute because I'm an illustration. 2, I can literally roll out of bed and start just like I did today. 3, I don't have to leave my house ever. I can just sit here in my jammies, smooching my cat. 4, I can sparkle.
Oh, hey, I can't do that. I cannot do that.
Exactly, right? It's way better than being human.
And it is really nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having a chat with me.
Nice to meet you too. We'll bump into each other in Japan. I sound like this all the time, so it'll be easy to find.
Now, it's basically impossible to talk about Anime North 2026 without mentioning the Great Typhoon, like weather that we had. Sort of. I don't know why, but up until now I'd always had this idea that it was always perfect weather for Anime North. And I guess it always had been up until now, at least when I was here. Admittedly at first I was pretty bummed out about it, especially because I wanted to make this video for you guys. But then I began to realize that I almost never do the indoor stuff at this convention. And it was a great chance to see some of that. A good friend of mine came down for the day too, and so we decided to kill some time at the new gaming building. This entire hall is dedicated to console and arcade gaming, and anybody can jump in. We decided to play some Super Smash Bros. Melee for old time's sake, and after he got his fill of kicking my ass, as usual, I decided to go off and do some retro game hunting in the main building. It was packed in here, and I was pleasantly surprised to see there were so many gaming vendors, even more than I had anticipated, and they were all super nice and accommodating too. I'm gonna have a whole video about retro game hunting in Canada soon, so I won't go into too much detail here, but I'll fill you in on my mission.
I actually am going to be looking for some rare items, but the main thing I want to focus on is looking for a game from my childhood. It's called Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 2 for the Game Boy. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, because it's the last game I need to complete my childhood Game Boy collection. So we'll see if I can find a dealer with that game and what they're willing to offer me on a trade.
Will he find it? I don't know. By the time the second day ended, we were all feeling pretty beat from the storm. My friends had decided to call it a day because they had to be up early. My sister's kimono probably weighed about 3,000 pounds now because of how much we had been in the rain. And we were all about ready to pack it in. But then, by some miracle, we heard through the grapevine that tonight, on this very evening, there might just be an indoor rave. Okay, now raves are nothing new to Anime North. Energy is electrifying and there's always an amazing turnout of talented people and amazing music. But it just felt so good to let go and be in the moment. I mean, look at us. We're losing our tiny little minds. They actually have a rave on Friday night too, and that one was outdoors in the open air. So if you ever come to Anime North, leave yourself enough energy to come to the rave. Trust me. Sunday came and the skies had cleared, and finally we were up to more outdoor shenanigans. I wanted to use this opportunity to meet more amazing people and get to know some of you guys, so I spent the day shooting cosplays, which is the community that makes this place what it is, and literally none of this would happen without all of you. Which I'll close this year's video out with. But before I do, I just want to say thank you all so much for the recent support on the channel. It's inspired me to make more long-form content, and I've really revved up production now that we're back in Japan. I'm working on a Patreon page as well, and that will be out soon if you want to access things like exclusive interviews with Nintendo employees and deeper look at the Nintendo oddities that I've been covering on my YouTube shorts. And with that, I leave it to you guys. Thanks again for being so passionate and making another year of Anime North so amazing for everybody. Take it away, cosplayers.
Wait a second, kid. Battle Axe? Spider-Man? That kid was my son! I'm so proud of you!